Hello again. In this video, I'm going to explain briefly about the assignments required for this class. I'm going to share with you the table of assignments. The first thing you need to do is to think about a population of interest, any population that you would like to work in the future in your practice. And that can be a wide variety of different kinds of population. And just to name a few, it can be those who struggle with mental health or physical health issues, those with disabilities, elderly, LGBTQ community, refugees, veterans, and any other groups, age groups, or racial groups. You can, homelessness, all of them can be your topic. You're gonna review existing policies in regard to your population of interest. And the policy is gonna be reviewed, gonna be in different fields. You're gonna review policies in the field of mental health and physical health. You're going to review policies in the field of poverty and unemployment, in the field of housing, in the field of children, families, and women, and finally in the field of elderly. After reviewing the policies for your population of interest in these 5 areas, you're gonna decide which policy was the most problematic one, which one had a lot of limitations, and you would like to propose an alternative for that policy. In discussion posts, you're gonna discuss all those existing policies. And later, based on your choice, for example, let's say you are working with those with disabilities, and you find that, for example, some specific policies in terms of housing is problematic for that population, then you decide to work on housing issues for those who live with disabilities. For the assignment of reason for policy choice and policy position support, you're gonna need to go through the book Social Work Speaks from NASW and look at the housing policy statement and discuss that why you are choosing that topic and what is the NASW position about that specific topic. This is gonna be the assignment, that kind of starting point for your policy analysis. In the next step, you're gonna come with a comprehensive policy analysis. This analysis is gonna include several parts. It's gonna include a historical perspective in your analysis. That means you're gonna look at the previous policies in this field and to see what was the past policies and what were their limitations. And you're gonna do social policy analysis. That means you're gonna analyze the social problem in different aspects of that, its trends, its causes, consequences. Later, you're gonna discuss economic policy analysis. That's about costs of the policy, gainers and losers for that policy. And finally, you're gonna discuss political analysis of the policy. That means who are in favor of that policy, who are against that, and is there conflict or collaboration between different sides. Finally, you're gonna come up with a new policy. You're gonna propose a new policy to as an alternative for the existing policy. This is gonna be your policy analysis, and I'm gonna post detailed instructions for each assignment and throughout the semester. The last assignment gonna be legislative policy brief. What that means, you're gonna, based on your analysis and study you did in this class, you're gonna come up with a new idea, new policy idea, and you're gonna assume that the legislative, those who are in authority, are your audience, and you're gonna write a policy brief to convince them about your proposed policy. Again, there are gonna be detailed information of how you need to write policy brief and which parts you need to include. Something to mention is the assignments in this class all are related and connected to each other. That means don't change your topic in the middle, because whatever you did already, you can't use them. Just choose one population of interest and one specific aspect of policy and stick with this, because if you change it, you are losing time and you need to redo many things again. The other thing you need to know is you can use the material you wrote for this class in your other assignments for this class. And that's totally fine, because they are all, you're building on each other to finally to have a policy analysis and policy brief, which you can use your previous materials. Especially in policy brief, there is a section bibliography, and for that section, you can just copy paste your previous materials for this class. This is just one brief, one summary of the required assignments for this class. And let me know if you have any questions.